Sherry, which underarm stick did you want?
Anyone, they're all the same.
No, they're not. Arid Solid is different. Unlike ordinary deodorant sticks, Arid Solid fights both odor and wetness. That's Arid's complete protection. Arid fights wetness ordinary sticks can't.
I polish away plaque when I polish my smile.
New Pearl Drops tooth polish with foaming action helps polish away plaque.
It's a great feeling.
Polish your smile with new Pearl Drops and help polish away plaque.
At some places, getting tender chicken isn't always easy. And what you may wind up with is one tough bird. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we start with plump, tender chicken. Then we cook it the Colonel's special way, so it's tender and delicious, bite after bite after bite. So for great tasting chicken you can sink your teeth into, come to the chicken experts. Because when it comes to tender chicken, ours is a real knockout.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
Hello, this is Valerie Harper. Tonight, a case of the flu lands me in bed, and when the boys decide to run the household, well, it's critical. Tonight on Valerie.
Then, see the suspense-filled climax of The Deliberate Stranger. The search continues for suspected mass murderer Ted Bundy, and the cops won't stop until he's found. Mark Harmon stars tonight.
Tuesday on an all-new A-Team, the mob muscles in on the gas business.
Beat it, slime ball.
But when Mr. Bad Range puts the heat on these guys, their pumping days are through. Then on an all-new Hunter.
I think this is hard evidence.
Hunter gets down, and Dee Dee dresses up to nail special guest Isaac Hayes.
I'll buy that.
Tuesday.
Channel 11's $50,000 jackpot bingo breaks bingo wide open in Pittsburgh.
If you've never played Channel 11's Jackpot Bingo, now's the time.
The Farrell family have just won a brand new Lynx, but we still have 3 cars left to give away from Benson Lincoln Mercury.
Pick up your cars at all participating stop-and-go stores, Arby's restaurants, and Hills department stores.
Channel 11's Jackpot Bingo is driving Pittsburgh wild tomorrow at 7:30 here on Channel 11.
Other supermarkets are quick to give you some kind of line to get you in the door. But did you ever notice how you can't get back out again? Once inside, you'll find slow cashiers, sometimes no cashiers, and almost always another line. Not at Shop and Save. We don't make you wait for some hatched-up excuse about what's taking so long, because we're not giving you a line when we say you save money and you save time at Shop and Save.
2 banks robbed in Pittsburgh. Details on Night Beat.
Introducing Chelada.
Yes.
Tostitos brand has a new flavor.
Isn't that sweet?
No, zesty. New Chilada. I thought you liked some.
How did you know?
I thought you like exciting Mexican seasonings on a crispy chip.
We do think alike.
Try it.
If you insist.
New Chelada flavor, pepper, spices, and a touch of sour cream.
You like this new flavor, Fester?
It's very tasty.
Watching you walk away, nothing left to say. Wearing your 501 blues on a rainy day. I must admit, they shrink to fit so much better than you and I. Bye-bye, Levi's button-fly. 501 blues and you.
You're watching WPXI TV.
Permasoft and the Foreign Exchange.
La France vous a apporté la mode, le parfum, le champagne. C'est à votre tour maintenant avec Permasoft. C'est le seul shampoing pour ma permanente. Il adoucit, vous voyez, pas de frisure. Et mes boucles, oh là là, ils tiennent toutes seules. Il doit y avoir quelque chose de magique dedans. Malheureusement, ma copine ne m'en a envoyé qu'une seule bouteille. Et maintenant, j'en ai plus.
Permasoft, shampoo, conditioner, mousse, hairspray.
S'il vous plaît, envoyez-moi du Permasoft.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny.
That's the shape of
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide sticks in a regular size pack. New sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint flavors.
Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Next, the conclusion of The Deliberate Stranger.
That's him, number 7.
Just tell him you didn't do it.
I can't prove anything.
Bundy's escaped. He jumped. Theodore is not going to get his kicks out of 1 this time.
And now, the manhunt continues for The Deliberate Stranger.
Tuesday on an all-new 18, the mob muscles in on the gas business.
Beat it, flying ball.
But when Mr. Bad Range puts the heat on these guys, their pumping days are through. Then the all-new Hunter.
I think this is hard evidence.
Hunter gets down, and Dee Dee dresses up to nail special guest Isaac Hayes.
I'll buy that.
Tuesday.
Hey, Diddle Diddle, a cat with a fiddle picked a handy new value pack. Free bonus fries, large Coca-Cola, and McDonald's Great Big Mac. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men with a tub pick 3 different value packs. Special price with McDLT, quarter pounder with cheese or Big Mac. So little Jack Horner, get out of your corner. Get McDonald's value pack. But Jack be nimble, Jack be quick when the offer ends.
That's it.
Now, a surprise for your legs. Sheer Elegance Pantyhose presents
Silky support.
the look of silk. Surprise, there's a whisper of support.
Sheer, elegant, silky support. Silky by day, silky by night. Silky, silky support.
Looks like sheer elegance. Surprise, it's silky support.
Silky.
From Legs Sheer Elegance.
Silky support.
Next, the nightmare continues in the suspense-filled climax of The Deliberate Stranger. Mark Harmon stars. And later tonight on The Best of Carson, Johnny welcomes the LeBeck sisters.
I'm Tom Brokaw. It's called Death Ritual Testimony. It's a new courtroom strategy, but is it keeping murderers out of the gas chamber? The story tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
Thursday, it's an all-new Fast Copy, the 1-hour special video magazine with the hot stories about hot topics. Better not blink or you'll miss Fast Copy, Thursday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. The Soviet newspaper Pravda now says flames shot up 100 feet after the Chernobyl reactor exploded, and some radioactivity from that accident is drifting over the United States, the western part. But officials say there is no reason for concern. The Tokyo summit agreed today to further travel restrictions on Libyans, but not on economic sanctions or military action. Now this. The Supreme Court ruled today that opponents of the death penalty may be kept off juries of murder trials. And preliminary medical research indicates people who suffer from migraine headaches may get relief from fish oil. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
May is Ford Truck Month. That means when you take home any Ford Tough Ranger pickups, including the Ranger Super Cab, 4x2 or 4x4, or a Ford Tough F-Series pickup, America's best-selling truck, your participating Ford dealer will include a Tough Ford protective bed liner, a $250 value at no additional charge. Truck Month is over May 31st, so if you want to get tough, you better get going.
Let's go trucking in a Ford truck.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains hastens to satisfy his innermost craving. It's the creamy caramel. It's the roasted peanuts. It's the rich milk chocolate. It's the O. Henry bar. It's the stuff legends are made of.
Termites eating you out of house and home, a possible cure on Night Beat.
Elusive killer of our time.
Ted Bundy came here to destroy that park that he knows is a monster.
You're just grasping at straws.
What kind of game are you playing?
You keep at it. Maybe if you find enough straws, you can put the broom together.
last night in part 1 of The Deliberate Stranger.
Mary Alice Cooper vanishes. No leads, no nothing.
Ted Bundy was confident and ambitious.
He's gonna go places.
A loving son.
He was always such a good boy.
Everybody's friend.
He's so wonderful.
I love you, Ted.
Someone to share a lifetime with.
Maybe someday we'll have some kids of our own.
Until the shocking discovery.
Crushing blows to the skull. She probably didn't know what hit her.
No one could believe.
The Ted I knew couldn't do anything like that.
Well, there's got to be some mistake.
But the woman he loved knew something.
It was like he was in some kind of trance.
They didn't.
He started strangling me.
For the authorities, it will become an obsession.
If I can help stopping it, it'll probably be the single most important thing I ever do in my life.
Victim by victim.
Like some kind of killing machine out there.
Tonight, the terrifying conclusion.
That's him, number 7.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Just tell him you didn't do it.
I find it absurd to ask for mercy for something I did not do.
Bundy's escaped. He jumped. Theodore is not going to get his kicks out of 1 this time.
He's gonna explode.
And now, the nightmare continues for the deliberate stranger.
Do you know me? When feeding time rolls around, the bears recognize me immediately. But no one else does. So I carry the American Express card. Because the only other way to get attention is to take along these animals. Fish! Again!
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it. Ho, ho, fellas, ho.
Milk got the kick that gives you more. Health kick. More nutrition in every pore. Health kick. I'm watching my weight and milk fits right in. Cause it's loaded with calcium and vitamins. Kick. So get on the health kick, let it pour. America's favorite health kick. Get on the health kick, milk's got more. Have more milk cause milk's got more.
Benihana introduces Oriental Lights, restaurant entrees under 300 calories. But it's not just under 300 calories. It's chicken and spicy garlic sauce. It's not just under 300 calories. It's beef with mushrooms. It's not just under 300 calories. It's seafood supreme. It's not just under 300 calories. It's Oriental-style shrimp, and it tastes as good as it looks. Benihana Oriental Lights, for people who love to eat, but hate to show it.
Your grandma didn't make them. The Colonel never tried. The tenderest part of the chicken breast. All natural white meat inside. Sound good to you? They're tender chicken planks. So plump and battered fried. They come from Long John Silver's. So come on, step inside.
Sounds good to me, Long John Silver's.
The Deliberate Stranger will continue following these messages.
Thursday, it's an all-new Fast Copy, the one-hour special video magazine with the hot stories about hot topics. Better not blink or you'll miss Fast Copy, Thursday.
Good evening, I'm Mike Hembrick. The shadowy leader of an Arab terrorist gang forecasts more violence for Americans. The man who was wanted by 3 nations for masterminding the Achille Lauro ship hijacking tells NBC News that Americans, including President Reagan, are fair targets for his hitmen. Garfield area residents gather to determine the next step in controlling problems they say are caused by a neighborhood bar. Sam Noper is here tonight. What's happening in sports, Sam?
Michael, on the big board tonight, we will take a look at the New York Rangers' Cinderella hopes in the Stanley Cup playoffs against Montreal and the aging Phillies 76ers in the NBA playoffs against Milwaukee. Also, while the Pirates were idle today, one of the Bucks was given a prestigious league honor, and Walter Berry will play his basketball in the NBA next year. All of that and more. Mike?
All right, thank you, Sam. The first full week of May appears to hold some promise for fans of springtime. Let's get some updates on that from Dennis outside.
Yeah, the main feature of the weather tonight is just the breeziness of the air. Right now, the winds are going at 20 to 25 miles per hour in Pittsburgh, but we continue to enjoy this almost summer-like weather in the wake of that winter-type chill that we had last weekend. Well, tomorrow we'll see a few more clouds than what we saw today. There's the slight chance of an afternoon or evening thunderstorm. It'll continue very, very nice with the temperatures near 84 tomorrow afternoon. And the next couple of nights will be in the 60s. So get out and enjoy the almost summer-like conditions.
Okay,
Mike?
thanks a lot, Dennis. Roxanne Stein and I will be here to bring you all the latest news, sports, and weather on the Night Beat. That's after the movie Deliberate Stranger at 11 o'clock.
Get your jammies on and I'll be up to kissing goodnight. Kids, some days you love them and others, well, this was a good day. So I took them to Wendy's for their favorite treat. And with the special prize, I got a treat too.
The special treat, Wendy's Kids Meal, now only 99 cents. A kid's hamburger, golden fries, and a choice of delicious frosty or soft drink, all in a special box with a prize, and now only 99 cents.
Thanks, Wendy's.
Wendy's Kids Meal, now only 99 cents with each adult purchase.
The great outdoors and Genesee beer have a lot in common. They're both clean, fresh, pure. In the late 1800s, the American buffalo was almost extinct, but today the herds are thriving. Now, that's worth drinking to with the premium taste of Genesee beer. Genesee beer, great outdoors, glass.
And try Genesee Light. You won't believe it's a light beer.
I've never had a light beer that tastes this good. I finally found a light beer that I will drink, Jenny Light.
When the strip mining companies were discharging pollution, whose law firm represented them? Bob Casey's. When a strip mining company skipped town after ripping apart the land in Little Beaver Township, whose law firm covered their tracks? Bob Casey's. When they wanted to mine just 100 feet from McConnell's Mills State Park, whose law firm fought for them? Bob Casey's. Ed Rendell will protect Pennsylvania from polluters and special interests. In other words, from Bob Casey's clients.
Win big on Bingo, tomorrow at 7:30.
The Deliberate Stranger continues, starring Mark Harmon, Glynis O'Connor, and Ben Masters.
What I tell my friends is, I buy Stoker's Lean Cuisine because it's always less than 300 calories. And it's low in fat. And it makes it easy to watch your weight. And it's a very good idea to eat light. But I have to confess, that's not really why I buy it. I buy it for the taste.
Lean Cuisine entrees from Stoker's. It's not just the calories that count, it's the taste.
If you do this, help free your teeth from ugly tobacco stains and yellowing with Zack Smoker's Toothpaste. It cleans away smoker's buildup. In fact, Zack Regular cleaned 29% better than Topol. Zacked.
Whenever I get poison ivy, the itch is so bad. This is what my skin sounds like. So our doctor told Mom to get a Vino bath. It's got colloidal oatmeal to soothe the itch. Now listen to my skin. Ah, a Vino.
At Duracell, we're always trying to climb higher, even if it means topping our own copper top. The result? Today's highly improved copper top battery. So improved, it'll last up to 30% longer than the ones we made just 1 year ago. Today's copper top. Once again, we've reached a new peak. Duracell, when it comes to making them last longer. We never stop.
Why don't you use a cordless mixer?
Oh, they're handy, but not powerful enough.
Try this Freedom cordless mixer from Sunbeam. One charge makes 8 dozen cookies.
Powerful.
This Sunbeam cordless knife carves 3 turkeys. The can opener opens 40 cans.
Really?
And the exclusive Sunbeam interconnect system charges all 3 cordless appliances with just 1 outlet.
They're so powerful, I can't believe they're cordless. Thanks, Sunbeam. You really make it easy.
3 new cordless rechargeables only from Sunbeam.
Wednesday, on an all-new Black's Magic, has Edgar Allan Poe returned from the dead?
What an unexpected pleasure.
Seeking revenge? And on an all-new St. Elsewhere.
Oh, my God, my hand.
Dreams shattered, dreams fulfilled. Wednesday.
I'm Tom Brokaw. It's called Death Ritual Testimony. It's a new courtroom strategy, but is it keeping murderers out of the gas chamber? The story tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
celebrate their new Philly beef and Swiss, Arby's is having a silver screen sweepstakes with over 11,000 prizes worth $1 million. Just answer a Trivial Pursuit question, and you could win games. Don't mind if I tell. Sony little TVs and big TVs. Have to come back for that one. And even this classic Gazelle. So enter Arby's Philly beef and Swiss silver screen sweepstakes. Now, where'd they hide the keys?
A comedy adventure from the director of War Games. It was designed to do jobs no human would risk. But something unexpected has happened. Something wonderful.
Why don't you come on in my house? Nice software.
Number 5 is alive. Ali Sheedy and Steve Gutenberg in Short Circuit, rated PG. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher. Took me 40 years to discover the real secret to great popcorn. It's my special kernels. Pops up lighter and fluffier. So when other microwave popcorns say they have the secret, I say, let's compare them to my gourmet microwave popping corn. With my special kernels, you get more popcorn than with other national brands.
I got their secret.
What's that?
Theirs just doesn't measure up to yours.
Orville Redenbacher, the first and last name in popcorn.
Today's the day. My 10-year reunion. I can't believe it. Back in school, I was on a pretty tight budget. That's when I discovered Suave. Then I started working and tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners. Know what? They weren't any better. They just cost more. So I came back to Suave. I'll bet a lot of my old classmates spend a fortune on their hair. I don't. Suave just makes me look like I do. Oh!
Suave makes you look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
The Deliberate Stranger will continue following these messages.
Sunday, an all-new world movie premiere. He was a war hero, trained in special weapons and martial arts.
Don't do it.
Nobody knows him.
You think you could stop me?
Nobody owns him.
I'd try.
Nobody tells him what to do.
Let it go.
He's there to help on a mission of mercy. Code of Vengeance 2, Sunday.
Good evening, I'm Mike Hambrick. The American Secretary of State threw down the gauntlet in the war on terrorism. Speaking from the economic summit in Tokyo, George Shultz told Libya's Muammar Gaddafi he has nowhere to hide. A couple of familiar spring visitors are plaguing the area. The Night Beat's Cynthia Fodor shows you how to get the bugs out. And a pioneer looks back on 25 years of space exploration and says it's time for some private capital in the program. Sam Nova has playoff action, and Dennis Bowman has a fine weather forecast outside on Night Beat tonight.
If you don't have a CashStream card, run and get one and play CashStream's Finest Hour sweepstakes. Win from $5,000 to $1,000 instantly.
I'm no fool. I love Ponderosa's Sundae Bar. Vanilla, chocolate, swirl. Mommy and Daddy love the Ponderosa Sundae Bar, too. Fabulous. I could eat them all. I can, too, because Ponderosa lets you have all the sundaes you can eat for 59 cents. There's no stopping those 10 toppings. Like I said, we're no fools.
Now only $3.99 for a complete Charbroiled T-bone steak dinner.
It's fun getting to the bottom of one. It's fun getting to the bottom of one. White Mountain Cooler. Cooler. Keeping it light. Cooler. Crisp and refreshing. It's got the taste that's always right. It's fun getting to the bottom of one.
Original and new orange.
A new mall for East Liberty, the story on Night Beat.
The Deliberate Stranger continues, starring Mark Harmon, Glynis O'Connor, Frederick Forrest, and George Grizzard.
What butter brings to everything is gold. What butter brings
Is dairy fresh milk. Unlike margarine, which is mostly hydrogenated oil and water. That's why butter brings an aroma and a taste like no margarine can.
What butter brings to everything is gold.
Taster's Choice.
the image of gourmet store coffee. Only Taster's Choice uses a superior blend of the very same coffee beans found in gourmet stores, Arabica beans, the world's costliest and most flavorful. Gourmet store coffee and Taster's Choice, a remarkable resemblance. Enjoy the richness, aroma, and flavor. Regular or naturally decaffeinated, the choice for taste is Taster's Choice.
Feel that softness in your style. Alberto Mousse, European styling foam.
Designed to hold your hair in any style with softness.
Feel that softness in your style.
Ooh, Alberto.
Presenting 14 savory flavors to shake your craving for salt. Mrs. Dash, 14 herbs and spices so vegetables snap, chicken sizzles. No bitter taste of salt substitutes. Mrs. Dash, instead of salt.
When we told people that Carpet Fresh Rug and Room Deodorizer works better on carpets than Arm & Hammer, they had some strong reactions. After all, baking soda is like motherhood. So, why do we think Carpet Fresh is better? Simple chemistry. Moisture helps baking soda work. Most carpets don't have a lot of moisture, and Carpet Fresh doesn't need any because of its special odor-fighting ingredients. Carpet Fresh, it works better on carpets. It's simple chemistry.
Next Monday, practically everyone will be watching it.
And loving it.
NBC's 60th birthday.
I'll be there.
And so will Bob Hope, Michael J. Fox, Johnny Carson, Nell Carter, Michael Landon, Barbara Eden, and the greatest collection of stars NBC's ever assembled.
You gotta see it to believe it.
And you can't see it anywhere else.
Excuse me?
Let's all be there for NBC's 60th anniversary next Monday.
Or would you rather be a pig?
Take the pain out of staying in shape. Bengay created Bengay Sports Gel. Just rub it in. There's no medicine made for sports quite like it. You can feel Bengay's warming power penetrate deep down to help relax tight muscles before exercise and relieve muscle soreness afterwards. Use the sports medicine, Bengay Sports Gel, and take the pain out of staying in shape.
Health the hair, uncover your highlight. Health the hair, discover your glow.
Helsa Swedish botanical shampoos and conditioners. 5 formulas, one to highlight your hair color.
Discover your glow. Health the hair.
Ooh, that's what my dry, sensitive skin used to sound like. Ooh. Then my doctor recommended soap-free Aveeno Bar. It's got natural colloidal oatmeal to soothe and protect. Now this is what my skin sounds like. Ah, Aveeno. Before you slip it over, before you pull it up, before you slide it on, before you dress, Caress. Caress isn't soap. It's the body bar with bath oil. Caress can't dry your skin the way soap can. Gives you the soft you just can't get from soap. You'll feel smoother, softer than anything that touches you. Before you dress, Caress.
Stand by. Let me know the minute that film comes in. In this business, you can't stop for a headache. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but I've switched to Advil. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. Doctors have recommended Advil over 1 million times. You see, just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin. That makes sense to me. And Advil didn't upset my stomach. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Later on The Best of Carson, Johnny welcomes the LeBeck sisters and actor F. Murray Abraham. Then it's Late Night with David Letterman and David's guest, Fred Dreyer of Hunter.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, White House Chief of Staff Donald Regan.
I'm Jane Pauley. Also, Nancy Reagan, Dolly Parton, and Ali Sheedy.
Join us tomorrow morning on Today.
It really happened. Remember a couple of years ago when 2 Americans were rescued from an Iranian prison?
Wasn't it carried out by a group of businessmen turned commando?
That's right. It really happened. And it's going to be a miniseries on NBC.
Oh, when's it on?
Inspired by the true story on Wings of Eagles, May 18th.
Good evening.